On Monday, March 23rd, the Ontario provincial government closed all non-essential businesses that could not operate with employees working from home. Insurance was on the essential service list. What impact has that had for us at ZTGH as an insurance defense firm?
Well, I'm really happy to say that at ZTGH, our quality of excellent service to our clients hasn't actually really changed. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Several years ago, we decided to go paperless. It just made sense. It was an efficient and safe, secure way to work. And the bonus was that it was also environmentally really friendly. Once we went paperless, we realized the other great thing to that is that people could work from home. So we actually had a situation in place long before COVID-19 where everyone from people doing filing and closing files to assistants, associates, lawyers could all have the capability to work from home. So when this crisis began, the decision to close our physical office and have everybody working from home was actually pretty seamless for us.
Right.
The other thing we did really early on was created a response team. And before COVID-19 was really even a buzzword, we were trying to anticipate questions. And I know, Sonya, you were really involved in the forefront of this and starting to try and answer them. And then the reality hit, and the questions we suspected we might have to answer, we were now actually answering. So getting a response team in there quickly has really helped. The response team has done things like obviously canceled all our physical meetings. We've set online appearances up so that everybody has the capability to keep going with conferences, mediations, and any kind of appearance we can do virtually. Discoveries we're now doing virtually, so we can keep the files moving that way. We also created a COVID-19 practice group. So when the claims and the coverage issues start coming in, and they kind of already have, we now have this great bank of knowledge that we can go to where we can find precedents that might apply to the wordings that we're going to be looking at. And you can see from our blogs, and Sonya, you've done some great blogging about this already. So building up a resource, it's already there, it's already in place. And when those actions and claims start coming, we're ready to go. And of course, everybody has that little bit of extra time to go over their files and try and settle whatever they can, if it's reasonable and the other side is willing.
That's right. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that being proactive has been the number one thing, both in terms of setting up technology from home, which we did years ago, and then also now in terms of doing the research and the learning in advance of the files coming in with respect to all sorts of coverage issues for COVID-19.
And Sonya, you're one of the senior associates at ZTGH. You're someone that people come to for advice when they're in the office, and you've got a huge busy caseload. How have you found the transition from having that physical space to now kind of being isolated and working away?
You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but I've noticed like no difference whatsoever. I mean, I read all about people who are bored, who are finishing Netflix with all of this free time, but I did a discovery yesterday by Skype.
Wow.
I did one last week by Skype. It has been so easy to me, and genuinely, I feel really grateful to be part of a firm that is so technologically at the forefront of where everybody needs to be now.
Super, super. Did your discovery go okay?
Yeah, you know what? It was pretty seamless. The court reporter set it up. The plaintiff was in her home. Her counsel was at her counsel's home. I had her confirm that nobody else was in the room with her. I had her show me the room. I was confident she wasn't speaking to anybody else.
Right.
And after that, it was a pretty straightforward examination.
So you're ready for the next one?
That's right. Let's roll.
Awesome.